All right, party people, here we go with our first installment of a spicy prepared Dada. We're going to be making a homemade hot sauce. Here, Dada's picking some habaneros from the garden in the back. Trying to be careful which habaneros to pick. We want to pick the ones that are most ripe, the ones that are the most red. With this style of habanero, they're mostly red and not orange. But yeah, this is what I got. This is where we're going. Let's do it. So first, what we're going to do is we're going to take apple cider vinegar, and we're going to do about a cup of the apple cider vinegar, and we're going to pour it right into the pot and just get going right off the bat. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to add about 1 cup of water. That 1 cup of water is going to help with the acidity, just to kind of level it out. Whatever you do in vinegar, you do want to do in water. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to take a cup of carrots, 1 cup. I kind of use baby carrots. I normally use a fresh carrot, but in this situation, I use baby carrots. Here, what I'm doing is I'm taking 2 shallots, which each equal about 1 cup of water, or 1 cup also. And now I'm going to throw my handful of habaneros. You kind of judge how spicy you want it to be, how strong you want it to be by how many habaneros. And if you look here, that's fresh ginger. It's about size of a quarter of an ounce of ginger. Just cut it up and threw it in there. And now what I'm doing is, at this point I felt like I didn't add enough habaneros, so I'm going to add some more. Whenever you put the habaneros in there, you always take the stems off. Take the stems off, man, it's easy. And if you choose, you can pull the seeds out depending on how you want the spice to be, but I leave the seeds in because we're here to have a good time. Add that spice. So next, what I'm going to do once I put this in the pot, I'm going to bring it to a boil, and then once it's boiling, I'm going to let it simmer. I just want the carrots to soften up a little bit. And now, after this, we're going to go back to the beginning to where I started with the garlic. So this is roasted. This is how I roast garlic. I kind of just do it in the oven. I just put the garlic in some foil, throw a little oil over it, cover it up, and then throw it in the oven at about 350 for about 45 minutes to an hour. Just let it, you'll see it. Once about 45 minutes, it's fine. I do an hour sometimes just to really make it soft. So that's what I'm gonna do here. Just put it in the foil, throw it in the oven for about an hour. Now we're gonna open that up, and you're gonna see how soft and smooth the garlic just comes right out of the shell, just nice and easy. Alright, now we're going to throw that garlic in the pot, but before you do, always take a drink. Cheers, bub. Always have a drink with you when you're cooking, when you're doing some goodness. Always have a drink. That is the #1 rule. Alright, so next, the pot is boiling, as you can see. I'm going to stir it up just to make sure. I'm going to check the carrots just to see if they're tender. Once the carrots start getting tender, then that's when I know I'm good. Because then we're going to start mixing. I'm going to start doing the thing. Here, as you can see, I put a little paper towel down just in case. You don't want to make a mess. You want to get all the juice in there. You want to get all the vegetables in there, especially all the habaneros. Just do it right, do it slow, take your time. Get it in a cup. Don't get it on the counter. Now it's time for my favorite step. You gotta add that roasted garlic. Ooh, I tell you, boy, if I didn't put that roasted garlic, two things. The roasted garlic and the fresh ginger. Those are my two favorite items. I mean, besides the habaneros, obviously. But those are my two favorite items. You gotta have that fresh ginger and that roasted garlic. I mean, this is what really kicks it up. Here's where I had to take it back. I forgot. Sometimes you forget. So as long as you go back and correct it, you're good. That's 1 teaspoon of sugar. I had to go add 1 teaspoon of sugar and then also 2 teaspoons of salt. You can check that. If you don't like it, you can go back and add a little bit more salt, a little less sugar, a little more sugar, however you feel. But for me, and with all these ingredients, this is how I felt was like the perfect touch. So here we're gonna mix, get that thing going. Alright, we're gonna mix it. We're gonna get it going. You're gonna see nice and smooth. You don't want it too chunky. You want it a little juicy, but you still want a little bit of the minced items in there. Get it nice, real good. Shake it up, get all the stuff off the bottom. You can use a regular blender, that's fine. I mean, I do fine with the bullet. It's done me justice all this time, so I'll keep the bullet for now. But yeah, you can use a regular blender. Go from slow to high and just get it nice, like a nice juice. You don't want it too chunky, or maybe you do want it chunky, but I don't like it chunky. But look, here's the point: you get it a little juicy, because then it's easy to pour into these bottles. Now, if you can see, we're gonna pour it into bottles, and we're gonna keep it going. And from here on out, you guys can tell the rest. Thanks for joining us. Enjoy this hot sauce, man. It's a little spicy. It's got some kick, but you know what? The flavor is amazing. Enjoy.